one. Ooh. I got some bling on my teeth. Okay. Happy Wisdom Wednesday. Namaste. I'm going to try to keep this as a shorter read here. About 30 minutes or so. And sorry you guys are so high up. I've been trying to avoid this light and it's nighttime. It's just not going to happen, but that's all right. So I'll start off this read by saying thank you to the divine. We've had some prayers answered this week and I am very grateful for answered prayers. First one being, and I know there's hurricanes in Mexico and fires in Wyoming and a lot of missing people unreported, but I had the revelation this week that our prayers are collective Christ consciousness in full effect. So we were expecting, gosh, this thing's annoying. I've got to like lean to the side. We were expecting hurricane number 5 level and it went to like 2 or 3. And I don't know about you guys, but I was really, that affected me. I was so worried about millions of people dying like they were saying. And I was just, it was so heavy. It was so heavy on my heart. I was so upset, losing sleep over the hurricane. And we prayed, Mark, I think it was 4:39 for the waters to be still and for a hurricane to go from level 5 to 2 or 3. I mean, I think that's what collective Christ consciousness is. And so I want to, of course, say thank you to the divine, to Yahweh, to Yeshua, to Yah. That, and then my prayers for Allie Carter. Thank you everyone who prayed for her with me. She's doing better, it seems. You know, it's a long road. But her post, one of the Diddy survivors, Allie Carter, check her out. She seems to be doing better. In fact, one of her attorneys, was it Diddy's attorney? Whoever's prosecuting P. Diddy said something like, a lie is so fast and so passionate, but the truth is long-standing, something like that. So thank you guys for praying with me. It's late. I'm gonna not be on long, as I said, and if you want to pray for our country, I'll get into the homework right now. The church that I go to, they're doing 21 days of prayer before the election and the day after, not praying for any certain political party, just praying for leadership that the Bible calls for, which is to have integrity and to be righteous and things like that. So if you're interested, this Sunday, and they give you, so it's 24 hours of 21 days of prayer. So you can sign up for 30 minutes and there's a list of Bible verses that you could pray for that long, basically, or you could just pray. But yeah, for 24 hours a day, for 21 days, the church is going to be praying for the election, that God comes back into our country, basically. I mean, God's of course here, but in the politics. So anywho, how are you guys doing? It's a full moon in Aries. What I've learned most from this full moon is less is more. Less is more, my darlings. I did a whole 4-hour booth at my daughter's fall festival where I read cards. I dressed up like a gypsy and read cards, and I was really well received. I was so happy that people didn't see the cards as evil or something like that. But anyway, what I learned, because I was trying to make my booth beautiful and I didn't really have time or money to buy the things that I needed, and I realized less is more. I don't have to overdo it. I had plenty, and it went great. So I did reads for hours. It completely wiped me out the next day. I had no voice, but I helped a lot of people, and they loved it. And so I'm offering a special. Let me first explain my superfoods, and then I'll go into the special. So, shameless health hack. This is so funny, but I've loved this. So I haven't really been happy with my toothpaste. Like, I use non-fluoride Tom's or Jason's, like good toothpaste, but I haven't, like, I don't know. I just wanted to cleanse better. And so if you don't have a whole lot of money, I'm sure you could get this organic baking soda. This one's not organic, but brushing your teeth with baking soda is so cheap, and it makes your mouth so clean. So that's one of the things I've been doing that I recommend and share with you guys. I don't know why in the United States our food is so poisonous, and the same brands in other countries don't have all these poisons. What's up with America? Like, why are they coming after us? But Epigenius, Healthy Family, this is all the nutrition. This is the kids version that you need in a day. I've been doing that, or my daughter has, and then Enzyme Advantage. What I've been doing is dumping this capsule into this shake for myself, and then putting oregano oil in the leftover capsules. When you're in between two worlds, like her braids, like her earrings, keep looking inside. Look at her closed eyes. She's not triggered by the people who like her or hate her. I think a lot of us are experiencing how our light can trigger people, and how we've had a lot of loss, even familial, like family loss. 6, when we think of the number 6, it's like a person that's like hunched over and pregnant, right? Like carrying a baby. So that's the 3 times that we have like life, if you think of a pregnancy, carrying a baby. So you have a lot of ideas. You're carrying a lot of light. Your light clearly triggers people. And it's going to be important. We got this like Mia Familia card. We got the Riverside card with the Ace of Clovers, which is a good luck card. But be careful with when you're working with family, dealing with family. Holidays are coming. So important to put up boundaries and be very, very, very careful of the deals you make. Even if that's just like signing up for a family event. This is a big old strike through this handshake. And this is a 5 of swords. Swords are thinking and talking, and 5 is change. So the handshake, the deals, I'm not saying don't make deals with your family. Don't go to family events. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying be very, very careful for what you sign up for with people who are triggered by you, because it could not end up good. Or it could end up with like you crying in the car, or you wanting to leave early, or like, be careful. Be very, very careful. Like the homework is for this full moon. Check with God before everything in your home. Okay. All right. Sorry I went on that tangent, my loves. The bottom of this art deck is the 10 of Swords. And we've got a yellow flower here. So despite all the like family issues, the grief, you being true to you. Hi, Susan. Thank you for all the love you send to us. I love you. You being true to you, even though it's 10 of Swords, you're a star. We got the star recognition. So be prepared, because the full moon read yesterday before today was all about you being a star. It was all about the good things coming. Okay. What time is it? It's almost 8. All right. Move in silence, move in peace came up. So that's another good advice. Sorry, I know it's like backwards for you guys. Your discernment plus your intuition makes you a walking lie detector. And yes, that triggers people when we see them. It does. It triggers people when we see and call out things. So I think that's kind of the takeaway from all of this. I'm sorry you guys can't see the cards. But I'm going to go ahead and move on because there's 3 more decks I want to do, starting with the Mary Magdalene. With all of this like spooky Halloween stuff, I've really got the message to check in with Mary Magdalene. Next week I have some spooky cards, but like I said, we're way more into fall than Halloween. Like, there's no need to put scary things in our soul. That's part of the programming, right? Like, scary stuff's not normal. Eating kids are not normal. I'm not gonna entertain that. The 6th power, the body never lies, so pay attention if you, when your body gets tight, when you're around someone, pay attention if this happens sometimes, and I've always felt bad about it. Pay attention if you like check out when someone's talking to you. This has happened my whole life, and I'm sober, and I will be talking to somebody, and it's like, I just like get into this, even in like this tunnel, and like I can't, I used to feel bad, like I'm such a bad listener, but when I'm talking to somebody whose energy, if your body shuts down, if your energy centers shut down when you're around someone, like you don't know what the conversation was after you left. It's very weird. Sorry, can you please turn that down? Thank you. Pay attention to the signs that your body gives you, because our energy, when you get very sensitive, thank you. And Sarah, turn down. When you get more sensitive, then certain energies you're blocked from. It's just weird. Anyway, I'll read this card. The 6th power, the body never lies. So if you're talking to someone and you feel yourself like tight, like closing up, or you get a stomach ache, or you just kind of are like zoning out, like I can't even hear what you're saying, like I don't even know what we're talking about. That happens to me sometimes. Pay attention to those signs from your body. There were a couple other cards that came out. There were 3 other cards. The first power, darkness makes vision possible, so don't be afraid of the dark. We are born in the dark. When the sperm meets the egg, there's a flash of light. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. She says, great advice. So true. Staying home and going deep and resting. Darkness isn't evil. Evil is evil. It says the first power, darkness makes vision possible. So that's about going within. Then we got 7. Vision comes from within. And at the other one that came out was judgment. The whole point is to be human. Interesting. Okay, but I'm going to read the 6th power, the body never lies, and then we'll get ready to call it a night. We'll go into that a little deeper. See what Mary Magdalene has to say about the body. The body. If we know how to listen, has an ancient wisdom that extends back far beyond our own individual lives. Okay, that doesn't seem like a complete sentence, but that's how it says it. As if the life lesson of our ancestors are encoded in the blood. Wow. A mystery woven into the molecules of light that we each are ever evolving. Hope that we can keep moving forward with the story of what it means to be human. Stay human, not transhuman, right? They knew it back then. The body never lies. It whispers. Its whispers can be subtle to many. Its wisdom can be lost to those who wish only to control the body, superimposing what the ego wants. Those inexhaustible, unconscious requests, which are often louder than the soul. Yeah, the lies are loud. The truth is quiet. We got to be quiet, and we got to listen to the quiet truths of what we know is good and right for our soul and for our bodies, and not the messages that are loud, that are, hey, let's go get another drink. Hey, you know, whatever. We got to, choosing heaven over hell, you guys. We often feel convinced that it's safer to just keep doing what we've always done. What's in motion wants to stay in motion, whether it's drinking a lot, working out too much, overindulgence. Okay. We got to be mindful of overindulgence. Working out too much, or constantly sitting on the couch, binge watching TV. This is the power that centuries later is referred to as a sloth. It's a fear, I think, of having a living, breathing, moment-to-moment relationship with the body. So that's being present with what your body feels and needs, and feeding your body lots of good things. When we are held captive to the sixth power, the fear of our own humanity, our own vulnerability, and our own mortality is so loud that we can't hear the way the soul is constantly speaking to us from within the body. Hi, Karina. Aw. Hello, love. When we can own and deeply accept that we are also this body, we get to experience the bliss, the other half of what it means to be human, the soul. We can have a living, breathing, moment-to-moment relationship with the body that is based on love, in love, not fear. We can respect the body and trust the body. Instead of superimposing what we think the body needs each day to day, each moment, we can ask. We can go within, listen, and know the depths of the wisdom the body possesses. Remember, the body knows how to create another body from within. The body silently knits another heart within the darkness of the womb. In the silence of the steady heartbeat of the one creating it, the body never lies if we know how to listen. And the soul voice meditation is to ask your body, beloved body, what is needed in this moment. I've been thinking about God. I always think about God. I try to get so close to my Creator. And I was thinking about creation and like the point of all of this. And why would God allow us to come to have a body and to have so much pain? Why would God do that to us? Bottom of the deck, freedom. I am called here to be free. And so then I started talking to the divine. Like, why? What I just said. Better to just leave us as a soul up in heaven. And what God told me was, because we are, you guys, we are created. Our soul came from God's breath. Because then I was like, where do all these souls come from? But let me get to my point. The reason, I'm just going to say it. Same reason we have kids. Okay? We have kids. We know they're going to have pain. We know they're going to go through whatever life. We know they're going to have a physical body and they're going to die. And we still have them. Because there's nothing better than watching your child grow and live. So same with God. God was like, first of all, what I saw when I was talking to God was not like a bunch of souls floating around and then we come down. No, the soul comes to the body from the breath of God. So it's not like there were all these souls and what are we going to do and all this stuff. Like the soul was born through the breath. And why God gave us bodies, even though God knew that we were going to suffer and go through all of this, is the same reason that we have our own kids. We know they're going to suffer and live life. We know they're going to physically die. Thank God they have a soul that will live forever. But that's why, like the same reason we have kids, the same reason God put us on this planet, so we could have fun and we could grow and we could be alive and live life. Like I know that Zara is going to go through life and be hurt, but that didn't stop me from bringing her to this world. Same reason God didn't stop us from coming to this world. So you have a soul, you have a body. Pay attention to the signs of your body and know that you're God's child. God didn't put you in this place to suffer. God put you in this place to live. And yes, suffering is a part of it. But I hope that makes sense. Those are some of the things I've been thinking about. And spiritual gel at the bottom of the deck. We've talked about that before. But there's a lot of family stuff going on. The other read yesterday was a lot more positive. It did say to check on the angels. So we're going to do that. And